Hello, I am back with the next installment of Halo. It's Halo Master Chief Collection. Well, I mean Combat Evolved, but you get the gist of it because that is all the fun that there is. Let's get me back to the main screen. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. It's a Wednesday, well, the end of a Wednesday, so you've done like halfway. Yay! I'm really thumbs uppy today. It's been doing a lot of thumbs up. Halfway through the Combat Evolved one. Yeah, last week was a bit too long, so I thought I could do it. I got 2 levels up quite quickly, so I thought I could crack on with it. But you know what? I'm gonna go for 343 Guilty Spark. Hence the humorous name in the title, linking up the Guilty Spark and things. Yeah, spelt my name wrong, Judith. Spelt my name wrong. Ah, shit. I've got to remember how to play again. I don't... There we go. My instinct was to hit B and crouch. Swim, 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 sea, swim, 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 in the... How is everyone? I hope everyone is Trey's Bon. Is it me or is there a skull around here? I have a half suspicion that there is a skull somewhere in this, like, opening bit of the level. And I know it's here somewhere, like, not in this area, but, like, in this general swampy thing. I think it's at the edge of a water by a clump of trees, but which edge of the water, I cannot remember. And which clump of trees, I also cannot remember. So, let's, oh, that we're getting really, really testy whether Master Chief can swim or not. So this opening bit is just going to be me having a little gander around to see if I can find a skull. Because I spent like the entire game not knowing whether the skull is actually around or not. Like if the skulls are in the first Halo. And I was like, hey, it's probably in here and I'll find them later. But I know that this one is kind of somewhere around this area. Like around the water's edge, and some trees, some general trees. Well, I mean, stuff's going on over there, they can keep fighting. Where's Master Chief? I don't know, he's walking around looking at trees. It's a bad time to get into treeness. What is it called? Ornithology is birds. What's it called when you're nerdy with trees? Is that something? Okay, so maybe not in this clump of trees. Goddamn skull! You're killing Marines. Hey Liz, how is everyone? Tired today, so we'll be sticking around very long. Oh, Judith had an exam. Just plugged in for you in the D. Ooh, Judith has done a plug in the Defending the Game Discord. Some lovely, lovely fellows over there. Always privileged when they drop by. They can help me search for the skull. It's because I kind of half know that it's like somewhere possibly around here that I'm more inclined to get to like search for it. Because I know I haven't found one yet. And I know it's just sort of like hidden around here. I could be looking in the wrong set of water's edge and shrubberies and shrubbery. I could have even walked past it and missed it. Who knows? Do I even know what I'm looking for? Not really. It's a skull. It's all I'm going for. So therefore I should be finding a skull at the end of my quest to find a skull. For some reason I was really into finding it. I have no idea why, don't ask me why. You know, achievement of things. Total tree nerd. I think it is the official term. Judith has a chance she's passed an exam. Well, congratulations, Judith. Having a chance is better than not having a chance. Entomology? Is it entomology? Is that the tree people? Because Ents, the Lord of the Ring trees. So it makes sense that that name came from something which has to do with trees, and an entomologist is a something. So possibly that could be a tree. Right, I might have just absolutely bossed it and figured it out. Ah, here we go, and the skull at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, that is some proper knowledge. I randomly guesstimated entomology, and it sounds smart, so I'm keeping it. Hello, my pistol. And then I found the skull. Pop, 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 pop. I am bossing it today already. Even though I spent like the first 5-10 minutes of the stream just searching for a tree. I told you it was a clump of trees somewhere. Right. Let's see. Oh, hello. Wow, they are really expecting us to get beat up in this area. There may have been a larger force when I wasn't looking for a tree. Scroll is in. Hey, scroll. Dendrology? Recession skull. Been a scroll since 2000. Skull since 2008. That is true. It's too true. Too true. Waiting for Bungie to come out now that they split up with Activision and bring us the Brexit skull. It's just basically it just means madness. Everyone's running around with no idea what they're doing. That'd be actually a great skull. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. I am figuring it out again. This is going to be every single beginning of the stream if I haven't if I played anything on console between my Halo streams, we get in trouble because I forget. And I like how I was like, before this stream I kind of made a promise to myself. I was like, right, let's just try and really get through these missions. You know, like just head down and get forward, no distraction. And the first 10 minutes is me circling trees. Just going, I know it's here somewhere. Entomology is insects. Ah, damn it. Ooh, science bitch. Scienced. Brexit skull doesn't even know if it's a skull. I mean, but why are the Ents called the Ents if entomology is insects? Because it's not a giant worm carrying the hobbits. It's a tree. It's all hobbits. It's exactly what the tree sounds like. I mean, why? Is it dendrology? Is that the actual term? Judith is really confused about how Liz knows about the exam. You know, it's the internet there. It's just, oh, hello. Is that an... Oh, that's some visibility up there. Hashtag going for it. No. I can see it. It's within my reach. Yeah. Hey. Ew. I'm invisible for this part, and I don't know if I need to be, or if it's useful, or anything. I just know I'm now invisible. Yeah. Pointless invisibility. Skeet skeet. Oh, damn. Bye. Dead. Yeah. Now the savage murder of grunts can continue. There's a jackal back here. There it is. Jackal. Where are you? You shielded bastard. You're next. You can't. Oh no, I'm not invisible anymore. Yeah, it served its purpose. That was fairly useful. Yeah, that one has access to your calendar. That's true. Was Gimli the dwarf dude? Gimli was the dwarf dude. The tree was voiced by Gimli. Gimli, I think, whatever his name was, I believe he either lives or lived or is from the Isle of Man. Nice little fact, I think. I do believe it. I do believe it. It may not be right or not, I just believe it. So therefore it is true. That is how things go nowadays. Whee! I always think these are weapon containers. That's the one. Yeah, ammo. I just got confused by how to say weapon containers. Ooh, activate lift. Get on, get on, get on. Thank you. My secret's baddie. Oh, now everyone's getting Lord of the Rings. The dwarf dude is my favourite. Yeah, I mean, I'm for some weird reason, like, my internet habits. I was about to say my internet history, but that doesn't make sense. Or like, that's not the actual thing I was trying to say. But my internet habits are, I tend to just go through phases on YouTube where I watch tons of something I like, either shows or movies, like behind the scenes or snippets, or just like little bits and pieces. And it's recently been Lord of the Rings. Like I rewatched some of the battle scenes because they're epic, and my favorite one was I was just like getting ready for bed. I was like, right, let's watch something. What shall I watch? And I ended up going through the 10 best horns of the Lord of the Rings franchise. And I sat there afterwards going, why? Why do I possess the knowledge of what the best horns in the Lord of the Rings are? But to be fair, there are some absolutely cracking horns. Can you guess what number 1 was? Does anyone know the best horn in Lord of the Rings? Or like your opinion on the best horn? And no, don't be getting all silly by going, ooh, that Aragorn, he had such a horn on him. Because that's quite clearly Legolas. Definitely got the best horn. If you're going for that. But like, oh, dead person. Wait, what? This person is very, very malformed. But this doesn't look good. Yep, same issue. Like, the arm is kind of like half missing. So a lot of dead people in very, very bad ways. I probably needed to press something somewhere. A button, a control panel, or something. Or do I need to... Oh, wait, no, there's just a door over there. That solves it. The Isle of Man never fails to sound like a gay bar. I mean, it's a smallish island. But, I mean, it could be turned into one massive raver one night. It's probably good for tourism, I guess. Boop. 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 Oh, you're actually... I thought that was just a sitting shield. I didn't know there was actually a jackal behind it. So I've also recently been watching a bit of a favourite Let's Player of mine. They've been doing a Lasso playthrough of Halo 3, and I've been watching that. It's kind of what got me back into the Halo vibe. I was like, yeah, you know what? I like Halo. I need to play it more. And I'm pretty sure I've been calling elites brutes. Well, I did not do this. I wish I did it. But oh, so bad. It's so drippy and bad in there. Oh god. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Cool. Okay, that just had a little glitch. Oh well. Yeah. Also, I'm just going to the chat. It's been going quite quickly actually. Your pre-bed porn is weird. That is true, but you're into it, Paddy. I'm glad. I'm glad you're into my pre-bed habits of just examining the best Lord of the Rings horns. Tooty horns or spiky horns? Just all the horns. There's any horn that you can think of. Okay, horn from Two Towers when they're bashing the shields. That's pretty sick as horns go. Orc. Tobuscus. He's epic. Tobuscus. That was Tobuscus. I don't know like the background lore of Lord of the Rings, so I don't know many of sort of the side big character names. I also know the main ones like Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Theoden, Thingamajig number 2. So a lot of needler ammo. If I ever wanted a needler. I just heard a squish. Hey, hey, bruv.
Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you, I'll die!
It's okay, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. What you on about? What you on about, kid?
God, I can still hear them. Monsters!
Do I put him out of his misery or not?
Just leave me alone!
Let's see. Do I end it? Or do I let him live? I mean, he could help me in the future, I reckon. Ooh, Sarge. Someone else, the Byzantine Empire. Definitely his name. They're all gone, so he came in with a unit, and everyone is dead. Let me mantle. No. I don't want to do this. I guess it's the only way to do it. Just a lot of brokenness, a lot of death. You know, I'm just going to leave that guy alive. There's probably an achievement for like just killing him or something, but you know what? I'm feeling kind. I'm feeling very generous in letting him. Don't know why I'm up here. To go through the top door, maybe? Yeah, that's probably right. That seems a-okay. Kill him in the face, says Liz. Fine. Sorry, buddy. I like how I was gonna leave him. Liz was like, do it. I did not question. Do it. Do it. Kill the guy with the pistol. You know, guys, that thing from the internet where he's like, do it. The Star Trek Wars. Classic. So I'm just going back through the rooms I already was, but now I'm on the top floor. Top deck bad boy. Any bus crew would know it. If you're on the top deck, you are the best. Because then you get to ride around and pretend like you're driving everything. That probably means I'm going to have to run very soon. Oh! Or I'm just going to have to go all the way back because I fell. That makes more sense. They're just like, you're going to be an idiot, aren't you? I'm like, yes, I am. I'm going to be the largest of idiots. Oh yeah, I forgot that I shot that guy in the face immediately. What can men do against such reckless hate? That is from the Lord of the Rings. That is. Kill more men in the face to save them from themselves? That is the only way. I mean, he wasn't really... I don't know, he could have turned, but he was just very shooty. And being Master Chief and all, like, a couple of bullets isn't going to hurt me. I'm pretty good with that. Like, this is... Probably could have started the laser bridge, the light bridge from the other side, but hey-ho, spaghetti-o. Oh no, I thought that was a shotgun, and I got excited. I like the shotguns in these games. They have their uses, and they also can be terrible, but... You know what? I have a feeling in this place they're going to be very useful. Listen to that music. Ooh. And that's another assault rifle. Please be a cut. Oh, thank God that was a cutscene. Oh. Quick favourite quote from Backstrokes of the West. My favourite is game time started. What? What is going on, Scroll? Very confusing. Alright, Chief, let's do it. Let's do this, Chief. No, not Mendes! Or the guy in the fishing hat. I love how Chief is just like ragdolling him around. You're just swinging him. It's a marine head. Jenkins, no! Let's moment of silence, my boy Jenkins. Let's see what he saw. Let's plug his head into our head. Right, Jenkins. I will voice out Jenkins. I like when I'm talking to the chat. I just turn to look where the chat is. There's voice play. Voice play.
Why do we always have to listen to
Oh, I was already doing voiceovers.
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you, grunts, what we're fighting to protect. Hey, does the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my
It's a good tune though. Good tune. I was trying to figure out what it was. Still don't know what it is.
Better it than us. You ask him real nice next time you see him, Vicente. I'm sure
So we've got Vicente. We've got Sarge.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Lock and load. Backwards to the west. It's the Chinese dub of Revenge of the Sith translated back into English. Ah, okay. It sounds like a porno. I'm with you there, Liz. Hey, I did this route.
Stay close, Jenkins.
It looks clear, but see, why do these guys like get easy entry to these places, but I have to fight my way through just hordes?
Wait here for the captain and his squad. Then
Get your ass inside.
sir. Okay.
Go, Jenkins. Go, go, go. Jenkins. Jenkins. Ah, fast forwarding. Smart move, Chief. Smart move.
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something.
Oh my God, we're an alien. Alien and an alien. Double alien. Alien squared.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe there was an accident. You know, friendly fire or
You're
something.
very parched.
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Now we just met.
What could be turning? If you choose on by fine, it is if you turned on by fine cinema and immortal memes, for which I am one.
I'll try, sir. But it looks
For which
like
I for one am.
pretty hard to lock it
There we
down.
go.
Just
Yeah, scroll. I mean, I think we all have our little tibbles there. Yeah, splay the bloody doors off. Just open the bloody doors. You just opened a door. You're not going to be subtle at all. It's like it was a very furious fling of the hand. So this is where we found his helmet. So, me too, because I found your helmet here. So,
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
What's going on, soldier?
no, no, no,
Corporal,
not the corporal.
copy. Over.
He's like midway through the ranks.
Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on. I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order. Listen.
What is
Squelchy.
Where's that coming from, Mendoza? I don't. There! Mira!
What? It's creepy crawly things.
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it!
Yeah, why didn't you just shoot? Oh, this does not look good. I'm not intrigued by this.
Damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
I've George Bush isn't. Oh, Scroll, you and your things.
Get back here, Marine!
So that's the guy we shot in the head. We shot him for desertion, so it's even. It's made even. Wounded, incapacitated, or KIA? Question mark. I'm assuming because we don't have his head, it's probably KIA. Right, Chief, let's go for these squelchy bastards. Where are we? So we've got just a lot of assault rifles. None of these buggers had a shotgun. Not one of them. You went in with an entire squad with no variety in weapons. No wonder you got slaughtered. I can hear them. It's the flood! Most of the flood are dead! Yeah. Welcome to the parasitic flood. Creepy little alien things. That, yeah, just want to eat your face. akin to facehug as a alien. Ah! You ain't gonna take me alive. Yeah, facehug is an alien and then some other creature in Dead Space. It's pretty much, they're pretty much just like the combination of them. I can't, yeah, we go. I was always shooting just to one side of that one. Right, a mass is coming from this way. Where are they? I can see their dot on the minimap. I don't like it. That means a health pack in here if I needed it. Which I don't. There. Gobi. Ow. I faced the wrong way. Right, I heard a lot of like just squelching noises, so hopefully my grenade made some contact. Because these bastards are not the nicest of things. Ah, there's a load behind me now. Oh god, they're coming over the hills. I can't hold them, Sarge. I can't hold them. Send in the Spartans, send in the Marines, send in everyone. Oh crap, I'm running back into them. The only thing we can do... We need to send in the Predator. He's the only way he's the only hope we have. I don't know if you can break up the bodies in this one. I'm not sure. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Oh my god, this is the last one. Oh wait, no, it's probably up there or something. Yeah, where is that last one? Ah, there it is, I can see. Ew. Let's go gross. It's like tentacle thingies. They're just poking out at me. Disgusting. You hear me, you freaks? Disgusting. Right, so wasn't that bad? Wasn't that bad? I survived. I survived like the hordes of them flying at me. Yet to find my way out. Hold on, there seems to be more of them coming this way. Do I have to go back through that room? I really don't want to go back there. I'm assuming I have to, seeming as none of these doors are open. And the ones that are, they don't go anywhere, and all the enemy seems to be this way. So, back here I go. Hey, wouldn't you know it? They're all up here too. Who would have predicted that, eh? Aha! You fuckers can't get behind me. You hear me? I'm the chief. I'm the chief, damn it. You can't out-chief the chief. You out-chief the chief and you're gonna get chiefed. Right, so it just appears I'm running right back through this entire area. Just with more flood, so... Nice. Checkpoint. They should have... If memory serves me correct, there was a shotgun I probably missed at some point. Why would you kill them? They just want a face hug. Send in the clowns. It would be 100% creepy, Liz, if it was an army of clowns. I totally agree with Paddy there. Oh, hey, Flood. Sniped, sniped. Oh my god, they can jump. What the hell? His dead body just like flew up to me. Ba 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 ba. Dead, 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 dead. Take this, face things. That sounds like it's getting way too close. Hold on. Oh, I thought... Oh, there wasn't a turret up here. Gaga. I just love, like... I love the animation of them getting up here. So they just kind of very much glide up here regardless of the state they're in. Like that guy was just shot to bits. And he's still just gliding his way up. Such a professional. God, those flashes aren't good. I don't like them. I can hear the squelch. Shh, shh, shh. Listen to that squelchy squelch. Bang, bang. Ah. That's right. Their faces are kind of like in the middle of their bodies now instead of the top. It's like where the red kind of flower bits are coming from. That's their face. Well, the other big guys. The small guys just, I think they're all face. Yeah, come get me. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Oh, I am just absolutely tearing through these flood. Hey, you meant to scare me? Well, you don't. You only mildly terrify me. Somehow. I think that's the most accurate this weapon's ever been. So apparently there's a few underneath me. I just can't see them. I don't think I want to see them. But I kind of want to clear them out. Unless they're above me. Yeah, they might be above. Because they are definitely not around where they should be. Hello? Right, so... instigate the horde. Let the jackals take care of most of it. And bing, bada boom, bada boom. That's Squelchy Squelch, I take name of your sex tape. Our sex tapes. It's audio, it's only for the best. That is true. I mean, there's a reason you do it with the lights off, isn't it? Just to stop staring at my face. Any excuse, really. It's all about the... You can sleep with anyone. Even just like anyone except me. But you know what? I'm the only one there. Squelchity, squelchity. Let's get that headshot. Hashtag MLG. That was rude. Very rude. Manners maketh the oh crap, the guy jumped. Come on. Yeah. Manners maketh the flood. And apparently the flood are just massive pricks in this game. I'm a sticky. Oh no, he decided to join me. Yeah, buddy. So how's everyone's week been? I hope everyone is feeling alright, it's feeling okay, it's doing what they do just to be the best you can be, eh? See that flood, he was trying to be the best little squirmy, squelchy guy he can be, but you know what? He didn't quite have enough, but that's okay, he tried. You know, he did his best. See that guy? He avoided a bullet and was the last one alive. That's 2 impressive things that he did. Well done to the Squelch. Very well done to the Squelch. Probably should have gone the other way, shouldn't I? I really don't know. The shotgun. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Now is when they're telling you you need the shotgun. Considering there are just 3 shotguns laying on the ground. They're like, okay, yeah, now we're gonna expect you to use it. I assumed I walked past it and it was just like off to a side somewhere. And they were like, you know what? If you find it, you find it. But here they're just like, yeah, just take a shotgun. Wait, how many of these guys can I kill with one shotgun? Quite a lot. Okay, this is some excellent news. Very excellent news. I like this. I'm very happy with my shotgun. Right, let's go back and pick up the ammo. Yay! In, out, in, out, in, out, rolls over. Look at disappointment. In, out, and ooh. Was that as good for you as it was for me? Because it was terrible for me as well. Sparky, sparky Covenant stuff. And back through we go. Flood. No, I always thought, because I swear I've never. This is why I don't think I've probably never fully played this game, because I don't remember ever having to fight the flood. So this was, I'm pretty sure this has been my first encounter with the Flood that I can definitely remember, because I can remember most of this game. I can remember at least the first 2 missions, maybe I just didn't play all of it. That is a distinct possibility. Alright, so now we've got Flood that can shoot. Fantastic. Fan-flippin'-tastic, eh? You know what? We're better equipped. Watch this. I ain't scared of no Flood. Oh, squishity do, squishity squee. Watch out, people. It's me and a shotgun against the Flood. Ew. That rhymes. Catapult. What's up? Oh, is that an overshield? Oh, get in my belly. Oh, you overshield bastard. Get in here. I probably need to go up and then back down in the elevator. Or I can just platform. Hashtag platforming pro right there. Oh, look at that. I found an overshield. That's like, I bet that's never been found before. I bet no one has ever found that overshield. And everyone's just been like, oh my god, he's done it. The developers are now just like celebrating. After 18 years, that overshield has finally been found. You know, I think whoever placed it there is now crying. The level developer is just sort of in a corner. He's so happy. He's never been so happy in all of his life. He stares at the picture of his 2 kids. That moment can never compete to this. Come on. Ow. Hey, you don't know I'm here. I'm invisible. My bullets don't give it away or anything. I said I'm invisible. God. What of me being invisible do you not understand? That's right, I'm guessing I need to make a run for it, or I'm just not meant to make it to the other side. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think I need to make a run for it? Or am I not meant to make it? Shotgun is awesome. Shotgun is truly epic for game use. Both Liz and Skull, big Shotgun fans. I mean, who isn't? Who isn't? Hey, who showed you my sex tape, Scroll? You put it in the Discord. I mean, yeah, if you're into Paddy's sex tape, then yeah, join our Discord. The link is in the description. I'm not gonna make it. I'm nowhere near making it. Could I have jumped for that time? Let's see. It fades out. It fades back in. Possibly, actually, there is a possibility that I could make it. Bye. yeah. So if you want a bit more weirdness, want to talk to us a bit more, you know, not about Halo, about games, about your life, just a general chit chat. Hello, we are very, very friendly. Fragmentation grenade, eh? Is that a new one? No, it's just a frag grenade. Because oh my god, these are all dead Marines. Okay, that explains why. Yeah, then do join our Discord. It's a lovely, lovely, friendly place where this just continues in abundance. And when I say abundance, I mean whenever people decide to show up and actually talk in it, because it's always lively. Squelch dead. Is that a bit of him flying off, or is he just happy to see me? It's fine, mine's on our Reddit cringe. Nice, Scott. Should have put the Discord link in the description for those. Some may say too friendly. That is true. Some may say we're just so overly friendly it just appears like there is complete silence on the server. But we're there. We exist. You get to meet some other wonderful, wonderful characters who don't frequent some of the streams. And don't you want to meet them? You don't. You really don't. Ah! Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Squatchy Eye Joe? I mean, I could be the guy now, Joe. Married a long time ago. There we go. Sorry, when I get scared, Cotton Eye Joe helps me calm down and focus. It shows me where I need to go. So I have a feeling if I That could be him. Right? That's not... That's a marine weapon. These are marines. The marines and elites. They were enemies all of their life, but in death they've become allies. So, who were the real monsters? Us, for keeping us apart all these years? Or the Flood, who bond everyone in death? And apparently have the ability to, like, build up fortifications. Because nothing was here until the Flood rolled up. And then suddenly, like, all this has been raised. Yeah, I'm not taking back a pistol. No, I'm not taking back a pistol with a Flooder around. No, thank you. I am keeping with an assault rifle and a shotgun. That looked broken. That was a good call. I am very impressed with myself. Well done, Alistair. Flood! Yeah, more. Look left, look right. Oh, it's a song from... I'm pretty sure it was only in Britain, but like the Hedgehog song for Crossing the Road. It's a classic. It's an absolute classic. About two hedgehogs and they're walking along and they're singing their song about crossing a road and how to live. Ow. Mean. I mean, I learned a lot from it. I learned not to get hit by a car. So I guess those hedgehogs have saved my life, really. And that's what they're meant to do. I'm just getting cornered and beat up by Flood. No, the small one, it escapes. It's so small it goes away from my radar. Not my actual radar, just like the physical one which I used to see, my eye radar. Oh, son. Get stuck. I mean, I'm sure someone will put up. If you can find it, guys, put it on the Discord. Because I am very good. It'll be in my head and I'll have to find it. And I can't be bothered to put it in the Discord because I'm far too lazy. And it's another little plug for our Discord. If you want to know what the song is, join. Because I really can't remember. And it's driving me nuts. It really is. Ow. Dude, that guy like thwacked me and kept flying. I mean, sometimes they come alive, so I think a double tap is a good idea. There's no doors up top, so maybe I have to drop down, but I don't want to drop down, I just came up here. Like, all the badness... Well, I guess that answered that question. I'm dropping down. Yeah, see, look, they get back up sometimes. So you gotta just spray a couple in their back. I really have no idea. If someone told me, like, oh shit, tell me the directions of where you just went, I would have no idea. Because I'm pretty sure I just circle around and go up into the same rooms over and over and over again. And this time it's just like a slightly different environment, a new door is being unlocked or something. Like, I haven't done anything to unlock it, it's just now there. So these are all Marines. You served your country well, boys. You should be proud. Well, you served the race well. Yeah, because they don't fight in countries anymore. The UNSC is a global force. United Nations Space Corps. Oi, who's trying to pistol me from up there? Come down here. Wait, who's trying to needle me from up there? Come down here. You bloody Flood. You're just a nuisance, you are. Have it. Have it. Oh, what a throw. Please tell me he lived. Because if he lived, like, I would have blown him down here. Blown him. Mature, aren't I? Bip, bip, kaboom. Cleared the top deck. Absolutely annihilated that top deck. That was such a great grenade. I'm very impressed with that. I thought for a second it was just going to settle and roll off. Thank you. Ow. Good thing about having Flood Marines is I get to kill them and take their ammo without feeling bad that I've killed them to take their ammo. Because now they're evil and trying to kill me. So it's just like, you know what, it's fair. It's fair game. Lost my overshield though, that's annoying. Easy. Shotgun ammo up here. Oh, hello. So, that has literally given me the license in this room to go nuts with the shotgun. I've got plenty of ammo. Quick. So right, for those first time viewing the Halo franchise, what enemy do you think are best at the moment? The Covenant, so the alien-y things, or the Flood, the things I'm fighting at the moment? Let's do a quick poll right now. Go! The type of people you want to share, be in sex tape with, that is definitely us. I'm catching up on the chat. Stop, Look, Listen, Live. But it was in a song, Paddy, and I can't remember the tune. I'm younger than you guys, so all the squad says I'm younger than you guys, so all the squads are taught about avoiding terrorism and paedophilia. I mean, we roughly had those two, just not in the same vein. Liz is going to go off to sleep. I hope you have a good rest of the stream. Thanks, Liz. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you have a nice sleep. Because you know what? You stopped by. You were nice. Am I going the right direction? Yes. Boom. Needle that, you bastard. Yeah. You're a lot taller than I expected. I still shot you in the face. What? Who's shooting me? Seriously, who's trying to needle me? Is there someone either above me or outside that door who's like got a weird angle just trying to needle me? I've got to figure out... Wow, there's like 6 of them under there. You unlucky Marine. First you got turned into a flood, and then you just got like triple grenaded. Who is this needler? You're up there. That's right, I'm just going to jump shot them. Hashtag skills. Yeah, you seem alright. You seem pretty dead to me. So there's a couple up there, but yeah. Again, is there a point to this room? Or have I just come to the end of where I need to get to? God damn it. I swear these places are just like big circles of nothingness. Yeah, because there's definitely not another door to go through. I can't jump up, so I must have taken a wrong turn and gone to a room I didn't need to go to. Oh well. Back through we go, I guess. I just like how they're like, right, you know what, here's a random room, have some flood in it. Okay, so there's that. And then maybe I needed to go upstairs instead. Yep. There we go, that's why that was broken. So I could reach it, yay. Still only got 3 frag grenades, but that is okay. I don't need frag grenades at the moment. I've got 7 grenades in total, so. Quick maths. Every man's on the block. Smoke flood. How did this get fixed? I haven't done anything. Assassinate. Oh, he was well aware of my assassination attempt. Idiot. I did that earlier. Okay, the flood are just... I was going to say they're flooding out of here, but I didn't want to make my accidental pun. Because even that's too bad for me. Alright, that guy's on a bridge. I don't like him already. I could have just lured them all onto the bridge and then just shut it off, causing them to all fall, and they'd have to jump back up here one by one. And that would be very useful, because up here their numbers don't mean shit. At all. Flood. There they are. I flanked crawly head things. I'm so impressive. See, look, they've even cleaned up after themselves. Because this is where all the stuff was piled where I got the overshield. And now it's not there anymore. So the flood must just like clean up after them. Ah. That's why I can't see them. They're underneath here. That's creepy. Let me guess. Now I'm going up, so they can climb to the side. No, they're alright. Yeah, it's me, just flooding the stuff. Yeah, guys, you got any like nukes that you just carry around? Because Down there. Kaboom. Yeah, I've gone in, then come back out, and then really done nothing.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters
Rightio.
position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy
I want to walk across like those. I mean, they're not, but they look like cool treetops, like the forest moon of Endor or something. Something Star Warsy. Alright, cool. We're still fighting Flood. I don't know whether it's swapped to Covenant out here. But it's still the Flood. Ah, small ones! Small ones! No, no, save the man! Save the man! What? That guy was dead. Oh, I saved you, Marine. Come on. Keep going, keep going. I've got this one, don't worry. These are nothing to me. We probably have to loop back round up here, and I've probably screwed the guys on point. Oh no, they're closing in. Keep going, keep going. Keep running. We are not holding them off. Go, go, fall back. That's right, we've got them into a... Oh, they're all in front of us now as well. Ow. Ah, yeah, there's a lot of them here. Well, I'm just going to grenade this section. And that is going to stop any of them from getting alive again. Oh god, are all my Marines dead? Yep. That is official. All of my Marines are dead. Just going to grenade over here as well. Because apparently they just keep flooding in from behind me. And that is why they're called the Flood. They flood in from everywhere. I'm surrounded on all sides by these dickheads. Shotgun time. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Speed in the chest quickly. Ah, that was the wrong button. That was the button I wanted. Still, you know, it's an extreme double tap method, I guess. If I punch their face to a pulp. Flood. You just don't do this, alright guys? Just chill. I don't know if that weapon was meant to be there, or I just annihilated my own troops with grenades so much that one of their weapons flew and landed here. Grenade in the water. There's two of them down. Ow. I don't trust that either of those were dead, so I'm just going to shoot him in the face. Is this the tower I need to get to? Or do I need to keep going around somewhere? Ah, there's people. I can see yellows, but I literally got surrounded. Okay, the yellows are either above me or they're underground. Oh, they're turrets. Hey, friends. Wow, they are lighting up the Flood. Literally, like, bright lights. Oh no! There's a lot going on in the chat, and I'm really far behind because I've been running through and shooting Flood in the face. Hey, friends. Who the fuck was laughing? That was creepy. Who just laughed? Alright, cutscene, perfect. Hey, what's up, Dr. Mystic? How are you? Everybody on the internet is a nonce to the carbo. We need to have once. Your question is, are you subscribed to PewDiePie? This is a twofold conversation once we listen to Guild Spark.
Come this way.
Everyone's trying to do that part. Is this the PewDiePie versus T-Series thing? A beautiful bearded Swede versus a soulless corporation. Yeah, I mean, I'm all about corporations. Oh, you're doing Swedish from Duolingo. Why? Why are you learning Swedish? Coinkydink? What's everyone's favourite game? Scroll said, Document is asking what is everyone's favourite game. Scroll says Chicken Shoot for the Wii or Canada Hunt. Both great choices. They are true. My favourite game. Ooh, that is a toughie. That is a big toughie. I don't play that many games. But I do have a few. I do have some favourites. Obviously, the Halo series. It's got to be in there just as a general favourite series. I love it. It's just so easy to play and do and stuff. Blood. Because like some games, sort of, you need a lot of just skill and ability to do things. Like for example, Siege, another one of my favourite games. Like you definitely need to kind of have it at the time of playing, whereas Halo has that just ability to be mindless shooting, kind of like Call of Duty, but at the same time it's different, it's better. It's a bit slower paced, the fighting feels a bit like nicer, you've got a nice, oh I lost my shotgun. A nice variety of weapons, and you can take things slow, or you can go quick and just brute force. So yeah. Dr. Missy has to say GTA San Andreas. I was just going to say GTA 5 as a kind of reflex. Ow. Oh god, they came from behind me. That's unfair. The whole point that I cleared behind me was so that they didn't come from behind. I do not agree to this arrangement. Especially you with your gun. Right, I'm going to be swapping this for my shoddy. So I may as well get my worth out of the pistol. Probably should use it for everything other than these small guys, like you. Bang, bang. That's clear. Let's pick up my shoddy. Yay, shotgun. It's got no ammo in it though. That's wow, I'm low on both ammo. I guess they've gone for the notion of like you're fighting you're basically fighting Marines, so you're gonna have ammo. Shut up, Guilty Spark. Yeah, you wanna jump down and do things like that? Take it. You dickhead. And all in the line. Go. So yeah, I mean, what's that what I was saying? Soft up from Mario Galaxy 1. Oh, Scroll's got a soft up for the Mario Galaxy 1. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that Mario Galaxy was one of their favourite games. I guess I don't listen to many people when they talk about Mario because I don't play it that often. I still enjoy this game. It's a good game. Yeah. I just don't think I've heard anyone list Mario Galaxy as one of their favourites, but fair enough. What about the old Galaxy that has kept it as your favourite, Scroll? Enlighten us. Ow. Is there a way to stop them exploding like that? That'd be really useful if I could know that. I've got an achievement! Delicious brains! Kill 100 Flood. Wow, that was quick. Just playing a couple of missions against the Flood and you've killed 100 of them. That is some very, very easy achievementing. I want to jump down the massive glowy hole. I do. I really do. I don't know why, but every time I see this, it's just really inviting just to leap down it. Because there could be cool stuff in there, but there also could be death and misery. But the Guilty Spark wants me to go there. But I want to go here. And shoot this. Because why not? I have a feeling this will be used later, but here's just but I want to jump in the hole. No. Probably The Last of Us or the Nintendogs, classic Nintendogs. Says Paddy. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood from Judith. A wide variety of games. I think that's a surprising thing, because a lot of people tend to kind of group up with the same sort of things. But I think that's a good thing about this channel. We've got a nice wide variety of everyone who like just different flavors of games. Really, I'm very much a shooter kind of person. Paddy loves his story. Judith, a big fan of the Assassin's Creed series. Scroll with his Mario. If I had to take a guess for Rob, it'd probably be Shenmue. Just from all the content he's had us made about it. I think if you consider the fact that neither me nor Paddy have played it, and we've made quite a lot of videos about Shenmue, I've got to figure that's Rob's favourite game of all time. Ah, you're gonna blow up over me. Jumping, turning, firing. Oh, that was a beautiful line of them right there. It's like a clay pigeon shoot. It's not quite like a clay pigeon shoot because the clay pigeons don't come after you with weapons. It'd be a lot more interesting if they did. Oh, you could have like a drone shoot. So you could fly drones around and attach weapons to them. Or you could just do it with the big drones which have the missiles and stuff. That would be an even bigger challenge. You'd have to be pretty good to get that one. Alright, that's all them dead. Hey, back to the same room? Or is just weapons lying about? In this game, I don't know anymore. After the end of last stream where I was literally running like through the same 2 rooms for what felt like an hour. There was very little diversity in in the scenery I was running through. I now no longer know whether I'm kind of, like actually going back through the same rooms or I'm just going into new rooms at the exact same. Because this could just be the second half of like the big circle thing. I'm being sniped by the bloody flood. That is not on. The one thing that is not on. What do you have? You've got the assault rifle. Bollocks is the assault rifle that accurate. Alright, wait, what are you jamming with? Get we Spark? Talk to me. It's got Scroll talking about the Mario Galaxy 1. It's got charm. I played it at a young enough age where it's nostalgic. It's probably not my favourite game, but the first game I really loved. That's a good reason, Scroll. I'll allow it. All hail Shenmue, says Paddy. It gets us views. It does. It does. We've made like 2 kind of videos around Shenmue, and they've both gone over 1,000. So we've got to love it. We've got to love the Shenmue and the Shenmue community because they're very nice people. Actually, they're very nice, very accepting that we only have one person who plays Shenmue. Rob does like Yakuza. We'd have 5 subs if it wasn't for Shenmue 3. That is true. Shenmue 3 has got us almost an infinite amount. It's ridiculous. But it's brilliant. I love it. Oh, hello. I was reading the chat. Please. Does no one here respect the chat anymore? Stupid enemies. They should know. Oh my god, I sent that guy to the ceiling. And then he exploded. I really wanted him just to explode on impact. Think. Stupid cool guys I am. Also, no. I think Judith could possibly beat all of our subs. We are not quite sure. I mean, no, I wouldn't say all of them, but definitely there's a possibility she's a lot of them. Oh, I missed, but that's alright. No, it's not alright because it missed both of them. I basically had 2 shots. I had 2 of them and none of them hit. Right, explode you. Come here, little floodlings. Floodlings! I shall raise you as my children. I don't know why I went jamming that, but you know what. Hello. I can hear... I just know they're there because I can hear the squelch. It's just to get them off my radar and just to stop having like just the underneath squelch as I walk along. To have like 100 little floodlings kind of crawl up underneath me and just be followed by a squelch. It's not a pleasant thing to be followed by, Wes. There you are. So, I don't know if there's a way to take that out without it exploding. It makes sense if there was, but I mean, also I can quite clearly see that this could be a game where it just, where Halo is just one of those. It's like, you know what? That doesn't exist. Oh god, there's more. There's a lot more. Have a grenade over there. Nice little combo, actually. I like how they just run at me and I just turn around with my shotgun and to go, ah, people. Oh no. What I didn't anticipate is the fact that when I blow them up, it goes right through them. Grenades! Ow. Oh, getting a lot of shots. It's because there's a lot of them and they all have weapons. I punched you twice. You shouldn't be alive. Where's my back? Fine. My back is fine. I've got my grenades back. Let's pop them and grenade them, boys. Pop them. Grenade them. That is what you call a hurricane of death. Wait, what? I swear there was a lot more people back here that shouldn't have been killed by that. I'm getting bipped from behind, but my focus fire is here. This is just... It's a flood of flood, and I don't like it. It's too many flood. It's too many bloody flood. Back to the chat. What is going on in here? Respect for the chat. Judith is subs 1 to 221. Did you work out 69% of our current sub rate scroll? Because that is dedication to the joke, and I like that. I appreciate it. Nope, 3 and 3, but still. Oh, they're protecting them. Ah, held my ground long enough. That was a ballsy move from me. Yeah. Just hate the little floodlings. Always the most annoying ones, like the enemies that are tiny and just like crawl around. Big ones, like you kind of you know when you're in a fight with them. Just the small ones, you kind of always underestimate them, and you think you got it, but then you just really get overwhelmed by them. Do I need to go down here now? Oh no, an overshield. Yes, please, monsieur. Give a master the overshield. I was gonna say Master Chief, and then halfway through I was like, no, Daddy would be right. And I was just like, okay, no. How about neither? And then I just ended up with Master, which is probably worse. Ow. I have a grenade in that direction. That had some sort of effect. I have a grenade in this direction. Oh god, it stuck one of the floodlings. I've lost my overshield already. Yep. I have a feeling you get back up. Can you stop singing, Guilty Spark, and just help me kill the flood, please? It's not easy.
This installation's research facilities are most impressive.
Oh no. There we go. Good shot. Just in case. You can never be too sure. Got a needler on one side. Grenade out in this corner. Guard this corner. Take out them. Just once you get into a nice little rhythm, everything is a-okay. Pistol much, bruh. I swear these guys are the reverse of how the weapons actually are. They cannot hit me for shit with the pistol, but are deadly accurate with the assault rifle. And that's not how it should be. Ow. I should really stop shooting them close range, eh? And obviously needle attracts, so it's needles. What? What just happened? Did I run so far backwards that I ran into one of these explodey dudes and they just kind of took me out? Go, go, go. Come on, come on. Ah, they didn't run onto it. seem to appear from here, so if I kind of keep my placement about. No, they're still flanking. Oh, yeah, still flanking me. I don't like the flood can also. That was brutal. The flood's like ability to flank you. Come here. Yeah, you grouped up. You grouped up. It's your fault. Let's keep pressing on. Now retreat. There we go. I missed and I reloaded for no reason. I've got to keep an eye on my radar now. Just in case it was like one of the big guys that flanked me. And that's the reason I blew up. Either that or just there was a lot of needles in me. And because needles individually aren't that effective, but if their needles group up, they cause like some massive explosion killing you. Dead. Dead. So yeah, needle is kind of effective, just not that effective. They're a decent weapon, like not bad in multiplayer I'd say because of the tracking, and it's just good to put down a lot of fire onto someone with a needler. Alright, you waddly bastards, take it. Wait. Wait, was that my grenade? Did his explosion also send my grenade to the other side of the room where it took out the other one? That's what I have a feeling that's what happened. I don't know. I'm going by explosions alone. I don't know. This is a long ass level. Yes, I mean I know I've got sentinels, but still. Come on, sentinels. Sentinels, do your work. Thank you, sentinels. Sentinels. Sentinels! Repairs require my attention. Alright, so guys basically just left me to die. But I have sentinels. Come hither, my friends. Well, I mean, this is the big room that I was looking at going, ooh, I want to drop down there. And now I have. And now it's going to be like a massive open shooting ground. Where my sentinels now no longer exist. Great, thanks. Thanks for that game. Judah thinks she's only 3 subs. Are you saying you're only 1.1% shame? Scroll is loving the percentages today. Ooh, ooh. Dead derriere. Gotta reshuffle that bad boy. So, yeah, come on, chat. Talk to me. How's everyone week been? Anyone doing anything fun this week, or have been doing anything fun? I want to know. I'm interested in your lives. Oh Jesus, that was that. Never throw grenades at those guys, because then they spread out and explode. Basically, what I did was I set up my own. I set up a great flanking maneuver from them, just accidentally. Because then suddenly I spread them out at once, all around me. But luckily, I have gun. They are no match for my shoot. I can hear the guilty spark scene, and just like always have to stop because I just don't know who's doing it. Health. Yay! Thanks, Sentinels. I just love that. Good Sentinels. Sentinels! Sentinels! Do my fighting for me. I shall flee. Alright, if that one isn't dead, I am very disappointed in everything. Because it should be. It should 100% be dead. Sentinels. Sentinels. Protect me. Every time like I have NPCs sort of that are just very effective at taking down enemies, I will not fight. I'll essentially do the bare minimum to assure that the Sentinels kind of do all my work, like the NPC does all my work for me. So here, I'm basically just like running around, kind of trying not to get hit that much. I mean, I have to do some sort of shooting because Sentinels decide they don't want to do anything, but hey ho. Sentinels, do it. Yeah, burn, you bastards. Plasma. He turned the wrong corner. Oh, Sentinels. Oh, this is naughty Sentinels. Now Sentinels, come here. Same thing, just some small guys. Go. Do it. Do it all. There we are. I didn't have to worry about that. And more. Spectrum Z comes in with a boo. Zach. Hey Zach, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Welcome to all. I'm guessing from defending the game? I'm guessing that's where you've emerged from. It's just Scott, I know, we all fear change. It's kind of gone against us as a channel that we're just like, no, new people, flee. Sentinels, you are not doing your job well enough. I am being touched. Oh geez, these guys can go. He's got distance. They are. You did not. Apparently Sentinels can be taken down. That's a RB. I'm pretty sure that Sentinel just went down and executed a flood back of the head with a laser. Hello, but that is Paddy's form of a joke, I'm assuming. Shit. Run backwards. Impossible. Do it. Explode. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. This flood's about to get damned. Ooh, you have a shotgun. I need that. Thanks. Thank you, friend. Stop laughing. Where are I hate the Guilty Sparks laugh. It's just it's creepy. It's basically like a fairy in Legend of Zelda with the ha 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 a tee hee and all that. It's against the game and a greeting. Double meaning. Double the use. Everyone's loving it. He's been here before but changed his channel name recently. Like yesterday. Ah, 3 Blokes with a Beard. Well, welcome back, 3 Blokes with a Beard. Oh. I'm not going to attempt that again. Considering I started with the bleh, it went downhill from there very quickly. So you know what, Zach? I am just gonna. Yeah, just a word. Yeah. Spectrum Z sounds like an early 2000s fighting game, and I'm into it. It does. Spectrum Z, it sounds like any early 2000s game. Like G-Force Zero, was it? F-Force Zero? It's one of the two. That like N64 motorbike racing game type thing. It was awesome. Like that. It sounds exactly like that. I've also got a checkpoint. I'm just gonna have a nice drink. Yeah. Meh. Thirsty. Oh, that is proper lush. That. Wait, you are no longer blokes or bearded. Oh god. Paddy's asking the real questions. Have you given up your life through 3 blokes with a beard, separated into one single man, gone to live in the hills as a dog whisperer? I see dogs. To be fair, I'd watch that film. That'd be. It's literally just Bruce, like a kid following around Bruce Willis going, I see dogs. You're just pointing out every type of dog. I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? God. Just go away, floodlings. There are so many of you, and I don't have my sentinels with me. That. I like how they explode in just sort of like feathery mass. You'd expect them to be made of some fleshy stuff that'd be kind of quite heavy, but instead they're just very floaty. Oh no, I didn't have enough ammo for this. Now I try it. It's not effective. Standing in the middle of a room and spinning while shooting is not effective. I think you need to have your sensitivity very high for that. That is definitely where I just came from, and that's a wall. The arrows tell me this way. I must follow the arrows. F-Zero is very epic. It is very good. Still bearded, but solo. Ooh. I mean, at least you got the beard. Some of us don't even have that. And Paddy just likes to rub it in our faces. Mostly literally. Like, it's the only time we see him is when he just randomly appears to rub his beard all over us. Just because he knows me and Rob can't grow one. I mean, I can, it's just, it's not a nice looking beard, it's weird. I've never fully tried, but it doesn't look good. Well, like, from the beginning, so no. I don't try. I don't try and get my floof out. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hello, ceiling one. There's one around the corner. Oh god, it's that one. I thought it was a different one. I was misinformed. I was so misinformed. You know what will really keep these flood out? A wall. A giant ass wall. Yeah, everyone did keep thinking there was always 3 bearded men in every stream. Yeah. God, all hail the power of the beard. I was right there, guys. Yeah, I mean, just... I honestly don't know what I'm right about, but I'm just assuming it's about everything, because I tend to be right about a lot of things. I'm just... Also, I'm walking down the corridor. Another sip. You gotta keep that hydration up. It's smart. It's cool. Al, you have a very fine chin. I do. And it's mostly in frame. I think it's been pretty... Oh, wrong grenade. I don't want that. I'm running out of those grenades. Still. I still wanted a grenade, and that's what it worked. I shall hold them in the channel. Except these guys can jump above me. It's alright. It's alright, though. It's alright. My checkpoint is done. Alright, there's a lot of these guys. Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. What? Wait, hold on. Guilty Spark? What are you talking about? Honestly, for a second there, like, I just didn't even think about it and I just assumed a ghost from Destiny was talking to me. Because I was going to say, oh, yeah, it's my AI, Cortana, but it's not. It's Guilty Spark, just a random floaty orb. Which I guess is what a ghost is. So, hashtag, I mean, 343 did it first. Bang. But again, you know, Bungie had the whole Halo thing too. Wait, stop it. Stop it, guys. Please. To my hole of safety. I shall not be touched in my hole of safety. Bah, 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 bah. Get some. Hole of safety. Wow. That explodey thing. I don't know what to call it. Bulb. Flood. The explodey flood. Whatever you want to call it. That just saved a few lives. That was the flood equivalent of pushing his friends out the way, like, and jumping on a grenade. Because I threw that grenade right next to him and it exploded, sending both of these, like, the Marine or Elite floods right back. Well, somewhere else, somewhere safe. That guy wasn't on my minimap. I was irritated, that's why I was alright with backing up. And I died. I'll stop exposing your hole of safety. No, it's my hole of safety. No one touches my hole of safety. Where did this save exactly? I'm assuming after I went into the hole of safety for a second time. Yep, because come here, jump, you fuck. Catch it, got him! Oh, how was that? How was that? He's gone. He's been caught in front. I blew off his bloody hand. And double. 2 for the price of 1. Look at this. Oh. Oh, if you put a scope on that, I can snipe anyone. Oh, just the accuracy of me. No one's ever done that before. This is just it's a game of firsts. It's dropping in behind me. Parkour. Parkour. Now deadcore, am I right? Come here. Come here. Do it. Do it. Jesus. Damn it. He threw him behind. Ah, he keeps throwing them behind me. Come on then. Come on then. Why don't you sit on my grenades, eh? Yeah. That's what you get. That's what you get when you cross me. Do it. Come into my hole of safety. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you. Yeah. You can't deal with the hole of safety. This is my equivalent of the Moppala. I'm just narrowing down the numbers so the Flood have to run in a single file and group up so I can shotgun them easier. Yay! Easier? Easier. God. Language. Is stop it. Can you just not drop in every 5 seconds, please? Come on then, little Flood. Bang. Sometimes I don't even need the hole of safety. I'm a brave boy. I can stand here with a shotgun. Gotta have killed like thousands of them by now. I don't know if that's an achievement, but hey-oh. Oh, you know what I'm looking forward to tomorrow? I am having a sports massage. That is right. A lovely little sports massage. They are things of beauty if you haven't had them before. It's kind of one of those, the only way I can properly describe it is if you've seen that Futurama episode, oh my god, is that a brute shot? It's either a rocket launcher or a brute shot. If you've seen that Futurama episode where Fry tries to drink 100 cups of coffee, and for like 90% of it, there's just pure pain, and it's like he's jittery and all over the place. And then as soon as he reaches that 100th cup, he stops, and then it's serene. Everything falls into its place. It's slow motion. That's what a sports massage is like. It's 90% pain, and then sort of when like all the muscles loosen up, it's joy. Because you're like, ah, this is what relief feels like. But yeah, kind of not looking forward to someone just really jamming into me hard and trying to loosen me up. But you know, once they get in there and they have loosened you up, it does feel quite nice. I knew what I was doing. You thought I didn't know what I was. Can these? I'll tell you what they look like. They look like just weird versions of Gollum from Pokemon. Yeah, because it's what is it Gollum? Oh no, Graveler. No, more like Gollum than Graveler. So what? Those are because it's the Geodude, Geodude evolutions. Because you got, I think it's Graveler anyway. I think it's the second one, and then Gollum's like the final one, maybe. I cannot remember. But you know what I mean. If the dude Geodude turns into the Geodudes. I fell down a hole. I don't know what it is about me, games, and falling down holes, but I can't stay away from them. So look, how am I ever getting sniped by this assault rifle when just the spray is just horrific? It is not an accurate weapon. Oh, where did you come from? Did you reanimate? Good. I fell down the hole again. Not a fan of the hole. Just not a fan of the hole. Now I said Dog Whisperer, it reminds me of like if you could be a Flood Whisperer. That would be pretty useful. Don't do it, Flood. Be nice for once. Everyone thinks you're a dick. And the Flood's like, oh, well, nice. So look, any health, any more ammo? Nope, nope, nope. And this is probably a place where they all come down. There it is. Hi. This seems a safe direction to travel. Very safe. So all just coming from in front of me. Just let them all explode. And bippity boopity boop. Flippity floppity, here comes that zoppity. Oh man, I'm almost out of... Jesus. I'm almost out of my rifle. I don't think in the history of Halo anyone has ever been out of the assault rifle. Except if they're like doing a famine scroll. Really not. What time do you want me to come around for that massage? Should I bring the rose or aloe vera scented oil? Oof, aloe vera please, Paddy. Rose is a bit too sweet. I want aloe vera to relax me. Is someone hitting you with a cricket bat until your back goes numb? Basically, yeah. Master Chief seems lonely. I keep Master Chief company. We're buds. Me and him. Flying rock with arms. Big rock that can fly. Too many arms, lizard. Yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Is Onyx the final form? Onyx is not. Onyx in the first generation is its own thing. Onyx has no evolution. But I think it does then it can either I think it has an evolution after that. Oh, didn't want to use that. In the later generations. I don't know, my knowledge of Pokemon really, really wavers as soon as you get past like generation 2 or something. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I know that one. It's the one that looks like a chandelier. Honestly, my favourite thing to do with Pokemon is just go through the new seasons, like the new generations, and just read their names. Like, some of them are just like ice cream cones called Swirlnilla or something. They're weird, but Chandelier is one of them, and it's just a chandelier, and it evolves from candles, and it's brilliant. They just get so ridiculous the more it goes on. Wow, really no ammo for these guys. Marines don't get killed that often. There we go, Sterilix or something, Horlicks. I don't know. Yeah, howdly doodly, let's get less noodly. Kobe. Yeah, just there's no. It just seems like the Marines have stopped being turned into Flood, and it's now all Covenant. But I'm really not wanting to give up my my shotgun or my assault rifle because they are very useful against these things. But that does mean sticky grenade. Ah, one survived. I wanted that to be awesome, but I stood there and watched as all of them exploded, and I survived. Steelix is Gen 4, Chandelier, Vanillix is the ice cream. Thank you, Scroll. Honestly, like, if you just want a bit of entertainment and you're bored, not now, because you can't be bored watching me. Trust round. But yeah, go through the later Pokemon generations, like 3, 4, and until whatever they're on now, if they're on 4 or later. Some of them are pure class. They are just ridiculous. Some of you, and by some of you I mean none of you, are probably wondering why is there a tea bag in my shaker? Well, I have gone proper bouge. That's right, I say bouge. Deal with it. And it is a cold infuser. It's basically a tea bag that you can put in cold water and it makes like juice but without the sugar. It's delicious. I love them. I did not find them. I did not get introduced to them. But they are now my favourite thing because they taste like juice. But they are not juice. And they are nummy. You have many flavours of niceness. Oh crap, you woke up. Hey, buddy. Right, got my grenades back. Got some ammo back. So I'm assuming I need to go down that hallway. I don't want to go down the hallway, but I have to. Can I touch you? No, I can't touch you. Sometimes there are things you just can't touch. And sometimes you gotta run the opposite way to find something cool. Like this. Nope, nothing there. Or this. Come on, Halo. Oh, hello. It's probably like a way I came in or something. Yeah, it is. It's the exact way I came in. I had a feeling I came in through there, but that's not a door. Well, I mean, it is a door, but it's just not open. It's just where all the sentinels are. That's why I had a feeling I came through there, but I did not. Oh, down the hole we go. Everyone knows the hole of safety. Crouch. Crouch. Man, this is a long-ass level. You know what? Halo is not what I expected it. They're on 7, but 8 comes out later this year. Are you just like have this knowledge looking it up, or are you a big fan of the Pokemon scroll? Because I definitely say I am a big fan of the Pokemon, but yeah, as soon as I start dealing with the later generations, I kind of give up because it's not what I grew up on, fam. I only deal with the stuff I know when I was like properly into it. So yeah, Generation 1 and Generation 2. I think the last... Well, what Pokemon did I stop playing? I've played Red, Yellow, Blue... What was it? I saw those Green as well. I think Green turned into... Or no, maybe... Was it Red and Green? I honestly can't remember at this stage. Jesus Christ, he's got some big jumps on him. I played Ruby, Sapphire, Pearl, Indigo, Gold and Silver. I think that was it. I really cannot. I'm really struggling to remember the names of them, of like the kind of the Pokemon games. But yeah, and also I dabbled in Pokemon Go. I've dabbled a couple of times in the Pokemon Go. Obviously, when it like first came out and was everywhere, I got into it and then started playing it, loved it. And then as soon as they brought out Generation 2, damn, I wasn't paying attention. I don't care for any Pokemon outside the original 151. Yeah, they mean nothing to me. My Pokemon love peaked to the DS. I played all the ones after that, but the last one I finished on was X. Ah, crap. That's it. That's this dude in front of me. Yeah, that's basically I agree with Paddy. Who was saying that kind of like his love stops after the 151. Like I kind of carry on a touch after that, but with not the same interest. Like I don't know the Syndicate Quill, like and all that, like anywhere near as much as I know the original 151. I like how it just sounds like something epic. I do not deal outside of the 151. But yeah, for me, like I'm definitely one of those like the generation of just if it's not in the 151, it doesn't exist to me. I'm one of those people. No idea why. I think I kind of that's what I grew up on. That's what I know. I can't be bothered to learn another sort of 100 odd Pokemon. I already have the knowledge of random knowledge of 151 of them. I don't need any more. And that's it. And yeah, that's that's kind of where Pokemon Go lost me. I was playing, I was like, yeah, I can I'm starting to make headway. I can start to collect the 151, and I can complete Pokemon Go. But obviously, if a game is free to play, you can never complete it because they're just like, I need to drag people into this for as long as possible. And then when Generation 2 came out, I was like, all right, no, this is now going to be annoying. I do not want to have to deal with another sort of 100 odd Pokemon to now catch. And so I stopped. I stopped playing Pokemon Go, and then fairly recently, actually, like end of. God damn it! What blew up? What blew up on me? Yeah, the end of last year. Oh jeez. Kind of. Well, no, not properly the end, but I'd say mid last year I started up again. Like mid to end of last year I started up again. And then I kind of got back into it. I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm getting through these Pokemon quite a lot quicker. They're making it easier to finish off getting the 151. And then they released another. Like I was kind of like waiting on it anyway. and then I think they added another generation or like another region or something, because they started doing it by regions, and then I was like, nah, not at all. I just can't be asked to do this anymore, and I stopped again for the second time. So yeah, me and Pokemon Go fluctuate. This year we should be getting a new Pokemon RPG. I mean that it says Paddy's just laying down the info right there. That I'm interested with. Regardless of like what generations are involved, I'm very interested to see a Pokemon RPG. Mainly to see how it plays. Because they could work it very well into a JRPG style. Because JRPGs, I mean that's big. Actually, I mean that's. Would you count the original Pokemon as a JRPG? Because it's very... They're turn-based, right? They like JRPGs have teams that just do all their stuff. Yeah, you can tell that I have very little experience in the JRPG realm. So would you count the original Pokemon as a JRPG? Because if not, then that could be how they very much do the Pokemon RPG, like in a Final Fantasy 15 kind of way, just sort of open worldish, but you got your team, you got your movesets, and you get into battles. I don't know though. It's gonna be weird. Yuri Genwuna. Look it up on Bulbapedia. When one of the new Switch comes out, I'm gonna try and catch them all, even though there's nearly 1,000 now. Yeah, all the Pokemon games are JRPGs. They're JRPGs made in Japan. They're RPGs made in Japan. I mean, I think JRPGs, are their own style. They're not necessarily the games made in Japan. Because, like, I think they're just mainly known because they are just the stylings, turn-based gameplay. It's like, yeah, the Final Fantasies, Earthbound, I think there's another one. Like, I mean, there's hundreds of them. They were a lot more frequent on the older consoles because they weren't that graphically intense. Well, I've played a few, but I think I don't know if that is the actual definition. If they are just made in Japan or JRPGs also carry the definition of being turn-based games. Ah crap! I'm really not paying attention to my map. With the flood, that is very important. I'm not one to look that often at my minimap, but when fighting against the flood, that is how you have to deal with it, because they come out of everywhere. Hey! I stepped backwards into health. That was very fortunate of me. The door, it opens. I think somewhere back, Paddy says Halo is an interesting game. Like, I got wrapped up in the Pokemon conversation, so I didn't really pick up on that. But what do you mean by that, Paddy? Or it was something about you and Halo. Hold on. And it wasn't your Halo joke, because I really appreciate that. Hold on. You know what? Halo is not what I expected it. There we go, that's what it is. They don't have to be... Oh, okay. JRPGs don't have to be turn-based. I always thought JRPGs had to be turn-based. So is Dark Souls. Is that a JRPG? What? I really wasn't paying attention. I probably just got hit. More like a scare PG. Yeah. No, so wait, is Dark Souls JRPG then? Or am I missing the context for so is Dark Souls? But I'm assuming there is a rocket coming my way. Because I blew up. Yep, there is a flood with a rocket launcher around the corner. Not a fan of that. Not a big fan. Not going to pick it up for the simple reason of just ammo wise. There's not much ammo in it. And it's not overly that useful for flood. Like, I mean, it'll be good for clearing out areas in them, but same thing a grenade can do really. And I get more grenades than I do ammo. Oh, it's a Japanese RPG. I did not know that Dark Souls counted as a JRPG. I always thought their definition was actually something defined instead of just an RPG made in Japan. Because I thought like they had their own style and everything to it, whereas sort of an RPG is kind of more like just the open world style of just like run around, complete quests and do stuff like that, whereas JRPGs were, oh crap, there's a lot of them. Grenade out! which is slightly different. But then again, like as I said, I don't think like I haven't really played many on like I don't really play much on turn-based combat. I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games, and yeah, Dark Souls I haven't played that either. I've missed out on a lot. Actually, would that make Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, a JRPG? Because it's technically an RPG type. It's like an action adventure game, but it could technically be an RPG. I mean, a lot of things can count as RPGs because that's just role-playing games. So anything you play a role in. Oh. Yeah. What is the official definition of an RPG? I know like it stands for role-playing game, but sort of why does COD not count as an RPG? Because you're role-playing. It's a FPS, but it's an FPS RPG, which essentially you can just add RPG onto the end of anything and it still makes sense. Because you've got MMORPG, FPS MMORPG, the first person shooter, massive multiplayer online RPG. You could just make strings of words. And that's it, right, let's play this game. What is the longest string of letters you can attach to like explain a game? So like FPS MMORPG. Can you get longer than that? So that's what? 9? MMO RPG FPS, yeah. FPS MMORPG, yeah, it's 9. Can you beat 9-letter string? Go. Buddy saying, for Halo, I thought it would be a tighter experience. Massive areas are a surprise. Yeah, because this was released in 2001. So like, to have the scale that it does was like a big thing. But what they do well is reusing, because it's what I actually complained about earlier. But for the time, they were very clever about kind of not having that massive amount of space, but still using it well. So you go back through areas a lot. A lot of the areas look the same. So I wouldn't be surprised if you lined this up. If this area was, I don't even know if it is. Like, but if it was exactly the same as every other area I've run through with this style. Because like some games would have like the exact same texture pack and everything. They literally just put it in and just like kind of code it in different enemies or whatever they do. I don't really know game design, so I'm just gonna guess. So yeah, once you kind of like look at it, you can kind of see that they've just reused a lot of like from previous levels. So whilst the levels themselves feel massive and expansive, achievement. Ooh, I really need to put on my medals. Like I think there's probably a setting where you can put on to have your medals show when they come up, like Kill-tacular and double kill and triple kill and all that, because they are fun. Because there's the voice really. Kill-tacular. Killing spree. I think that's just on multiplayer though, but still, it's pretty cool. I like the voice. The voice in my head sounds nice. But yeah, it's quite an expansive game. I'm also surprised at the size of it. I don't remember it being this big. Nice me. So yeah, they have tropes. Scroll's talking about RPGs. They have tropes and its origins are in things like Dungeons and Dragons. So the early games were all turn-based. Zelda is an adventure game. At least it should be. An RPG is very system savvy. FPS MMO JRPG. Damn it! I should have gone for that, Scroll. You got me by a letter, and it feels never-ending and all the same. Yeah. So Halo's like biggest positive is also a massive drawback. The fact that it does just feel very samey, very repetitive, and never-ending. I mean, to be fair, this level has just gone on for forever. And some levels, like Halo is one of those where, because you can normally guesstimate the length of a level, and in games, they're normally roughly the same length. Like, you can be like, oh, these levels are like 20 minutes, and so some can be 10 minutes, some can be half an hour, and all that. But Halo, some can be 5 minutes, and some can take 5 minutes, or some can take like 40. Because I've been playing this all stream. And other than sort of the 10 minutes at the beginning where other than 10 minutes at the beginning where I went for like my skull hunt, I have not really faltered too much in this game. and this level has gone on. I don't think I'm even gonna. I don't know if I'm in the library. I don't think I am. But I don't think there's been an end of the mission yet. I still believe I am in the mission called Guilty Spark. And the next one is the library, but I don't think I'm there yet. There's a frag grenade on the floor, so I'm just going to throw it and hopes it takes out a lot, and it did. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep, escape, flee! Gotta heal up. Come on, come on. Come on, come back, shield, come back, shield. I've backed myself into a big ass corner here. Sounds like the door is shifting, and I've killed everything. Nice. But yeah, I mean, I honestly wouldn't have thought of this as like a, oh shit, the bed. I thought they were gonna stay. I thought they were like stuck or something. I honestly wasn't expecting them to jump down. Even though that should always be the expected thing. But yeah, it goes on and on, doesn't it? There's another rocket launcher, but again, not going to bother with it. Because it's just, yeah, you get what? Probably 8 shots of it, and you'll need a hell of a lot more for that. Halo is a lot of strangely lit aircraft hangars. That is very true. Oh my god. That is a smart flood. That flood just essentially wiped out my sentinels by jumping into them, getting stuck on them, whilst being stuck with a plasma grenade. That one flood killed all of my sentinels. That was strangely beautiful, but also it sucked because I've lost all my sentinels. Apart from like one that's behind me. Yeah, I mean I guess you can kind of see like why it's so expansive, because honestly, if you look around, like there's not masses of detail in the actual environment itself, which is like for the systems it was on, for like the original Xbox and for 2001, is pretty good. It's still pretty good. It's a lot better than anything of its time, I think. Like not anything of its time, but like a lot that was out at the same time. Kind of in terms of expanse of environment and kind of quality of environment. So yeah, and we're just very spoiled these days with all our massive open worlds, that we kind of forget that some of these games were just very dull. But I think I said this last week. You'll be able to see because I'll be going through the entirety of the Master Chief Collection. And over the weeks, you'll see the change in like how Halo developed as a game itself. Sort of how it went from this because there are a lot of features that I know that are in Halo that aren't in this game, and I've always been like, am I able to do this yet? But the answer normally is no, I cannot do this yet. And you'll see kind of how they've added and expanded to it and made the experience just a lot better. Which is kind of what you want from a franchise. Yeah, I mean, they dipped back down when they went into 4 and 5. But from Halos 1 to Halo 3 ODST, they were just on an up and up. And like every game added aspects and improved from what it was. Al said that really funny, like 10 times in a row. That, like, did I say it like that? That was a sideways. I say things weird, right? Fun fact, Halo was originally going to be for the Mac, and that's where it was first showing. Isn't that ironic? That is very ironic. I did not know it was only going to be for the Mac. You learn something new every day, don't you? Scroll, you are just a fountain of information about games, and it amazes me. Because I am someone who doesn't know games. Just game in general, like the store, the object, the industry. I'm very much one of those like kind of ignorant gamers. I play and don't really care about like what's going on. I'm just like, yeah, okay. They make the guns go like bang, I'm happy. The songs go clink. It makes me feel satisfied. But there's just so much interesting things that happen behind them during the development process, things that people put into the games and why they've done it. Like, it's just, yeah, like, learning, I think there's something about learning things about your favourite game that just makes it so much better, because you start to appreciate the little aspects that maybe you didn't sort of appreciate before. And yeah, and just sort of, you start discovering like, similarities in little Easter eggs and all that. It's just alright, who's punching me this time? But yeah, this mission is basically being run down a hallway, get surrounded by flood, shoot the flood, leave hallway, go into same hallway, get surrounded by flood, leave hallway. It's basically like, right, we need to make this game like this length. We're short. Let's pick a level and just copy and paste our code for the entire level. It's essentially what they felt like they've done. But again, I cannot complain about the game because it is a game that came out a long time ago. But then again, sort of you got games like Link to the Past, which, yeah, were done in what, 90? Am I being stupid? Is it 97 or 91? It's literally one of the two, and it's not like anywhere near. Judith's going to bed. Good night, Judith. Thanks for popping in, and I guess enjoy the fact that I say that weirdly. I don't know. I say certain words weirdly, and sometimes, you know what? Certain words I save because certain people have only discovered I say them weirdly, and so I just leave it for their enjoyment only, and I don't point it out to anyone else. Because I don't know, if you've known that like I've said a word weirdly, then you'll pick it up, and you'll be like, oh yeah, you do. But because recently, sort of, I've gone my whole life speaking and saying words and the language and that, and like suddenly someone's like, hey, you say this word weirdly. I'm like, do I? How do I say it weirdly? I mean, it's still technically right, but I just say it in a weird way, and yeah, it's true. I do have a weird twang sometimes. Well, not even a twang, just like I say words weird. But apparently that is that. It's probably when I get too relaxed and I go that. Not in that exact way, but it's kind of similar. It's part of, I just can't unhear it now, and it's not even that weird. It's because I sound like I'm just making like a really jarring noise, like ah, and that is all it is, and it's nothing else. So I mean, I've kind of grown up speaking like in many different countries, and I pick up little bits of twang and dialects and colloquialisms that I mean it's not massive. I'd say I'm definitely British and definitely English, but sometimes my accent is hard to place because it's just sort of from somewhere but nowhere but everywhere. And so yeah, I will say words very weirdly, and everyone finds something different. So I don't share which words I say weirdly. I just let the individual kind of have that as their own little thing. Just take them out. I'm out, no! Reload. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a health pack down here anyway. Yeah, there is, so it doesn't matter if I lose a bit of health. I'll say goodnight with an owl sound, and then I shall take my leave. That's a few me sounds for you. Both are visible on stream at one point or another. Full on bloody British. What? A weird wang. I'm very confused about, like, I kind of haven't focused on chat because of that. Yeah. A weird wang. Night, Judith. Enjoy the rest of your sleep. Well, the rest of your sleep. I was about to say the rest of your evening. I was like, you're going to bed, so you're going to go to sleep. So enjoy your sleep. Thanks for tuning in. Long shot. Sniped with a shotgun. How does it feel? Feels wrong, done it. But yeah, it's one of those things where you just don't notice it until you fixate on it, and then you start fixating on every single little thing they say. And you're like, oh yeah, they do sound weird. Paddy, I'm sure as a man of different places as well, you've also kind of had similar comments of just like, your accent is weird. Like, it's British, but it's not. Because yeah, it's what I find as a man of the world, a man of the people, but also being incredibly British. Or incredibly English at that fact, so, I mean, yeah. Technically I'm British, because we've got, yeah. Took my years up in Scotland, didn't I? But yeah, I'm very, very English. Just come on, Flob, leave me alone. That's the thing, this level would be a lot shorter if it wasn't just the exact same thing. Like, honestly, I don't know if at this point there's just a glitch in the game code and sections repeat for ages and ages and ages until I do something in a certain way. It's like, what, Edge of Tomorrow? But instead of dying, the day repeats. I complete the wave and the day just repeats anyway. It's like, ah, yeah, you're done. Walk into this room again. I'm like, no. More health, I don't need it. But I probably will, because I'm gonna guess this hallway's gonna be attacked. It's not. Kel Surprise! Kel Surprise! Oh, no, there we go. There it is. Kel Surprise, not indeed. These bloody bulges. I have a northern accent that was slowly ruined by American cartoons. See, I have a British English accent that was kind of weirded by living in America. So yeah, I mean, there's very little Americanness in me, but I have been known to, instead of say pavement, I have said sidewalk, and instead of garbage, I have said, well, garbage, trash. Like, at the point where people are like, oh, you say that in American way. I'm like, which one's the American one? Is it garbage, is it trash? Or rubbish? I mean, I say all of them. I say garbage, trash, rubbish, garage, garage. Just all of them. I don't segregate my words. I say them however I want to say them. And if I want to say trash, I do. If I want to say rubbish, I'm saying rubbish. If I want to say the garbage, that is, you know what, that's what I'm going to say. If I say put that bloody apple in the bloody bin, then you know I'm going to say it. I'm a man of many, many words, but also none. English people think I'm American, Americans think I'm English. That is true. I did confuse a lot of people, because I was like, I live in America. It's like, oh, so you're American. I was like, no. They're like, oh, okay. Like, I'm very clearly British. Like, oh, so you're American. Again, no, we've been through this. Very British here. Hello. Okay, I guess, yeah. For some people, like, the concept of like living in another country is weird. Huh, Queen's English child. Yeah. Me and my Queen's English, that's all it is. Like, if someone asked me what my accent was, I'd say, like, Southern English. Like, Southeast. So that's kind of where I'd say my accent is from. I don't know. Yeah. I'm being bipped. I'm just retreating with a shotgun and people are falling. Oh, what? It's not there. How far? Oh, was it? It was really far away, wasn't it? Bollocks. That is not good. That is not good. Yeah. And also I say, like, kind of, not old, but like the phrases that I don't really hear too often anymore. It's fun. Like, proof's in the pudding. Love it. It's a brilliant one. Let's have a gander. Let's have a butcher's. I don't say them that often, but they're part of my rotation. And oh, you are. I thought you might be the Sentinel. Oh, there's two of them, and neither of them are bloody Sentinels. I'll be. I will be. That one just disappeared. I do not know where I shot that guy to, but he left. He left the premises. There is nowhere that he's gone to now. Stick it to the wall and keep running. keep my movement going. They can't hit a moving target. They can't hit. They can hit a moving target, but they can only lightly tap a moving target. Touch, touch, run. Touch, touch, run. Oh, it's been 2 hours and I still haven't finished this mission. I'm literally cleaning up bodies at this moment. Just like if they go down and I've got time, I'm just going to give them a good old double tap. Because you know that the next time I don't double tap, it's going to get back up. Like that guy, he's probably going to wake up and be like, oh, morning. Morning, Phil. Morning, Barry. How was everyone today? I'm dead. Stop it! Stop it, Flood. Just leave me alone. Just stop. Can this mission, like, I got like this during the, I'm already dead. I got like this during the last mission. I just get so annoyed that it just doesn't stop. You know what? Just grenading everything. There's just so many grenades going on. There we go. That is how you lessen the Flood. You throw every grenade that you have, and you run around the corner with a shotgun. Let's see the Flood defend that, eh? Explode one corner, and just destroy everything else. Flood, listen. I've been sleepy today. I wanted to make this a nice short stream, you know, hour and a half. But you've gone on too bloody long, alright? Can you stop? Do you mind? Do you have any manners? What a throw that was. I pinned it right up on the shelf. Shot you in the face too. See, now I'm getting mean. Now I'm just insulting dead Flood. What is that? Like, that weapon is just, it doesn't sound like the assault rifle, but it is. It sounded like just something heavier, something meatier than an assault rifle. Ow. Ow. Grenades. Grenades. And grenades. Love it. That is how you clear up a bit of space. Give yourself some time, some breathing room. Because just I'll connect them by running around a bit. So there's some on the bodies. There's so many of them, and they don't stop. They just don't want to stop, and that's. Right, just gonna hide around this corner. Let them funnel in, and bip them. That was a very well worked ambush. Instead of running in an open field where their numbers can actually take me out. Hide around a corner, let them stack up, and use the ability of a shotgun to take multiple out at once. That's all you got to do. You got to fight smart. You don't have to fight hard. Retreat. Make sure everything's reloaded. You know what? Actually, no, I've got plenty of shotgun ammo. For them tight corners. Them tight corners. Around the corner. That was a 3-for. 3 dead in 1 shot. Bing, bada boom, bada bam. That is how you do it. Hey, Miss McBear, how you doing? Welcome to my descent into madness as this stream of Flood never ends. And this mission has literally been going on for the last 2 hours. I've never experienced anything this long before. Ha. Grenade around the corner. Come on, do it. Yeah. Oh, they're grouping up. I can see them on the minimap. They weren't grouping up. They were very much split apart. I think I just lost them from my radar. And there you are. Right. Can I? Yeah, I've still got plasmas. See ya. They disappeared. That was a thing of beauty. Right, that's gotta be it. Surely. Surely, Spark. Thank the Lord.
The energy barrier surrounding the
Scroll feels like 100 rupees. Nice. Oh my days. my absolute days, that was... I'm assuming this is the end of the mission, just because of the length of the cutscene. And this bit there, you've literally come in as I'm planning to end. Oh, I mean, as soon as this level's done, I think I'll end the stream. Because this one has taken 2 hours to do. It is the longest mission. It's gotta be. It's taken me 2 hours to complete this thing.
Protocol requires that I take possession of
Either this or I've done both the 343 Guilty Spark and the library without meaning to. But I don't think I have. I think I'm still on 343 Guilty Spark.
The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
We'll see. We'll see at the end of this cutscene. It's about 10 quid. Is that the conversion rate? It's 10 rupees to every quid. Hey, wait! I did the library. Oh well. I didn't even realise I'd done 2 levels, but apparently I had. So it wasn't 1 level, it was just 2 that were blended into 1. So that's got to be it. I'm just going to wait until it gives me confirmation that I'm in the next level. I have sunk down on my chair, so I'm in comfort mode of watching this and letting it all go. It's all the explanation of what the Halo is. And like, so basically the Halo was created by the Forerunners. As essentially like a weapon, and the weapon is the Flood, and it's got the ability to destroy planets. The Covenant uncovered this incredible weapon and didn't realize it was a Flood, and now the Flood has been released, and the Forerunners are like, no. It's a very bad explanation. I probably got facts wrong, but that's roughly what it is. So yeah, that's kind of the premise, that the Flood can destroy worlds. And the Covenant like released them. No, Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you.
Yeah, well, I've sat here for 2 hours waiting for you to tell me what to do and where to go.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, isn't he?
You can tell this was written by a British studio. It's super British.
Bastard almost made you do.
Because who else would say your pal, your chum?
Halo's defenses and destroy
Come on, that's not an American phrase. It's your mate, your buddy, your geezer,
This?
your lad.
Construct in the core. That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off, come on.
Sod
Like that's,
off.
he's got to be British, right? By rupee, I meant the Indian rupee. The joke was that I'm comparing myself with the price of 2 Big Macs. I immediately went for Zelda rupees, you know, gamer, it's up there.
Index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough.
You couldn't have gone for yen, or dirham,
Flood is spreading. If we
or
activate Halo's
kwacha,
defenses, we can wipe them out.
which I believe is the old the new the Zambian currency.
Why the Forerunners built it.
Or was it the old Zambian currency? It's a Zambian currency at some point in time, the kwacha.
Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to
Stop the Flood.
And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy.
There we go,
clean
Katana's
of
just
all
explained what I
sentient
said.
life. You don't believe me?
Master Spark, that's why he's guilty, fam. So yeah, I mean, as soon as the cutscene ends, as soon as... Sorry, my eyelash fell into my eye.
This installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000
Yeah, basically the Halo has the ability
but
to
once the others follow suit,
destroy
this galaxy will be quite
everything in the galaxy because of the Flood. And the Flood have been released. Not bueno.
You already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Yeah, a lot of Flood.
Picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already
All the
done?
Sentinels. The Forerunners. I don't know when they come into it. They're definitely a big part of Halo 4. They're like 90. I think they are the only enemy in Halo 4. Is the Sentinels. You don't get to fight much Covenant.
My answer is not changed. There is no choice.
But I
You
think
must activate the ring.
Halo 1, 2, and 3 are mostly Covenant.
Out of
Flood.
here.
If you are
Yeah.
unwilling to help,
Covenant and the
I will
Flood.
simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to
Guilty Spark and Katana having a little bit of a tiff. Whilst I just sit here and yeah, I'm actually quite relieved it was two levels.
dispose of the rest.
Because I was worried about like future streams or like my stream. Ow.
Look out.
Stun him. I fell. Wait, am I is this what level is
Look
this?
out.
2 betrayals. Is that a mission? No, hold on. I'm gonna have to look up whether this is actually the next mission. Give me a second. I'm just turning to my my laptop. Combat Evolved missions. Because I don't. The library 2 betrayals. Yeah, is that the last mission? No, it's not. It was just a collapsed one. Yeah, we still got another 3. So yeah, that's 2 betrayals. It's the next mission. So I'm done. That's it. I fell. Yeah, I did. I fell. You fell. So yeah, that's gonna be me done. I'm just gonna run around with these guys for a bit whilst the outro, because it's better than you guys just looking at a lock screen, like a main menu. Yeah, thanks everyone so much for like coming along, participating. It's been a very, very lovely stream. Have you had an accident that wasn't your fault, Al? I have. I've had a big accident that wasn't my fault. See, these sentinel bitties are trying to kill me. Emperor. Yeah, so thanks everyone for joining me on this another kind of long one. The Halo ones seem to be taking forever, but you know what? It's a good game, and I'm glad you guys get to come to join me along on the ride as we peruse the Halo-ness. And I'll be continuing this next week and probably the week after until we complete the game, essentially. That's what I'm doing. Might have to do a longer stream next week, depending on how I feel or what my things are, just to yeah, to kind of get it done and not have a 2-in-1 split.
We can't let
So,
the
yeah,
Lord
well,
activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy.
Save and quit now. Done. Yay. Save and quit. Jawohl. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. Coach Andrew Laws for you. It's been another great stream. Great fun to have everyone along. Liz, Judith, Paddy, Scroll, Misfit Bear. I know Zach was here. I'm just trying to think of what his name is now. I'm gonna have to scroll all the way back. Spectrum Z. There we go. Spectrum Z. And everyone, both near and far, who have watched and remained in the background silent and have enjoyed the bouginess of how I drink my cold infused water. Because I love. Especially you know who I mean. Scroll is just giving out the numbers for injury lawyers for you. You can go to bed now, Scroll. But yeah, thanks everyone so much for joining. It's been, I have to actually switch back to my main, I keep forgetting to switch back to my main monitor so I can switch it off. But yeah, it's been another fantastic fun stream for me. I love this game and I'm enjoying playing it once again. So I'll see you all next week. And just before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe if this is your thing, if this is what you like. Go to the channel, check it out, watch a few more of the videos that we have up there. I do promise that if you go beyond all the streams, we actually have content. We're getting back on it as well, so we should have a lot more videos coming out for you in the next month or so. And we're going to get back on it like a car bonnet. That is a guarantee. And if it's a broken promise, blame Rob, because he's my scapegoat for the moment because he's not here to defend himself. Why are you, Rob? But yeah, if you like anything you see, like, share, subscribe, and obviously Discord has been put in the chat, but it's also in the description. So join and talk to us, say hi. We're very friendly people. Thanks everyone for joining and being a good friend for me for this long stream. Bye, friends. I don't know why I did that. It hurts everything.